whoever said the grass ain't green on the other side, I'm gonna have to give you that one. I'm gonna have to give you that one. And you women that's in prison, y'all ain't shit. Y'all ain't shit. So, boom, story time, right? My wife, she had left me a couple months ago. You know, she thought that my hereditary cheatingism, it wasn't real. I tried to prove to her that this is real, that I'm a hereditary cheater. I got this from my daddy. I even had him vouch for me. Even though he was a deadbeat, I had him vouch for me. He vouched for me. He said he was a hereditary cheater. His daddy was a hereditary cheater. So, boom, my girl had left me, and I had found out this chick that I had liked it since, like, high school, she was locked up. So, boom, I done got up on the website or whatever. She finna get to get out. I done got on the website. I had done, hit up on the little secure website, sent her a little text. Like, yeah, I had always liked it you in high school. And she like, oh, word. So, when I tell you conversation was grade 8, it was grade 8. Now, I should have knew, because you know how people be in prison. It's for men and women. Boy, they have some game for your ass. They have some game for your ass. So, everything going good. We talking good. I had started putting a little money on her books, put some money on the phone so she could be able to call, I ain't gonna lie, I was still cheating. Well, I guess it wouldn't be cheating because we ain't together while she locked up. She kind of held down. I'm kind of free. So I was still doing my little thing. But like I said, I wanted to, see what things went at. So she was locked up because she had done set her ex car on fire. So she had got like a little 3-year sentence or whatever. So like I said, it was almost to the end of it. So she get ready to get out. We making all these plans, shit getting X-rated. X-rated. So I'm thinking like, yo, when she get out, well, I'm finna finally get this puss. So, she get out or whatever. My girl, she went and talking to me. I was still trying to reach back out to her. But that's neither here or there. So, like I say, shit, we're talking X-rated or whatever. We making all these plans on how we finna live once she get out, because I already had my spot. So, she get out. And I drove down there to go get her from the prison. So she get in the car, whole story done flip. She done flipped on my ass. So she telling me like, yeah, I want to kind of take it slow. I just got out and like, I don't want to just like really rush into nothing. I've been locked down these little 3 years. So I'm like, I understand. Really? I didn't. I was pissed off. I almost left her ass at the prison and be like, bitch, find your own ride home. So she like, just drop me out to my mama house. I'm going to stay there tonight. And then we'll, link up tomorrow. I'm going to get me a little shower in or whatever. I'm like, damn, man, like, I supposed to be getting that monkey. Like, you fresh out. I know you kind of, frustrated, like sexually frustrated. So she like, drop off at her mama house. And she gonna, stay there that night. And she ain't gonna stay at my crib. But this after I done took her shopping, all this here, done spent about, I see a good band on her. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, it's my girl. Like, I've been liking her since high school. So she ended up telling me drop off at her mama house after the little shopping or whatever. I'm like, can I get a little hug? So she reached in to give me a hug. I tried to give her a kiss. She done turned her head. I'm like, damn, this bitch acting cold. So she tell me drop off at her mama house, but she didn't want me to drop off like right in the front of that bit. Like, she told me like drop off down the street and she gonna walk, cause she don't want her mama to see her getting dropped off by like a new dude or whatever. So me, I'm like, this shit ain't adding up. So, I kind of like sit out and kind of like sit back a little bit, circle the block. I tried to like follow or whatever. This bitch go knock on the door at this house that she supposed to be in her mama house. It was a dude that answered the door. I'm gonna have to drop another part. Cause this shit got crazy, man. This shit got crazy. Part two on dating a woman straight out of prison. So boom, like I say, I had bent the corner and kind of like crept up on her. I'm like, it bitch really think I'm stupid. Like, I done just dropped this bread on you, got you a phone, all that there, and you talking about you act like you can't even give me no kiss. But we was on the phone. You telling me like, yeah, we gonna get some threesomes going and all that, cause I like girls too. I'm like, okay. Telling me your little shit that was going on in, you know what I'm saying, prison, your little prison lover. But I ain't mind that because it was a woman. So I'm like, yeah, this gonna work in my favor. So I dropped off, and like I said, she knocked on the door, and it was a guy that answered the door. So like they embraced themselves like they wasn't like no family or nothing like that. So in my head, I'm like, boy, I'm about to, you know what I'm saying? I could explode right now and just run up that bit and Swiss cheese the whole porch up. But I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna ask the bit back there. You know what I'm saying? Cause really you know what I'm saying? I'm kind of on some goddamn secret spy type shit. I done bent the corner and all that there, but I did just spend the bread. You don't owe me nothing about it, but damn, I just spent the bread on you. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you're good when you got out. So I'm hitting the bitch up, and this, like I say, this the phone I done got that bit. So I'm hitting the bit up like all night, just trying to like check in up on the car. I sent her a couple texts. The bitch ain't respond, so I go to calling her. Bitch ain't answer. So I'm like, this bitch, you know what I'm saying? This bitch really playing right now. So I'm like, I'm gonna give her a little chance, cause like I say, she fresh out. So maybe she caught up with her mama, you know, kids or whatever. So boom, the next day, the bitch had hit me up in that morning, and she like, she finna pull up on me. I'm like, damn, how that bitch got a car already? She just fresh out, like, so she gonna pull up on me. You know what I'm saying? So I sent the addy or whatever, cause I'm thinking in my head, like, boy, when that bitch, I ain't gonna say nothing over the phone, but when that bitch get here, I'm finna go ahead and get that bitch to business. Like, bitch, you playing me or what? Like, what's going on? Like, who that was at the door? So the bitch pull up. Soon I open the door, that bitch go to like kissing me, you know what I'm saying, getting real physical. So in my head, I'm kind of thinking like, damn, I done kind of almost forgot about the dude that was at the door. But I'm like, I'm gonna just see where this go at, and then I'm gonna address that. Cause at the end of the day, like shit, like it is what it is. So I'm like, this bitch go to like kissing all up on me, drop down to her knee. I mean, the shit she was doing, there was some extraterrestrial type shit. Like, what that boy said, I better put you to bed. That bitch put me to bed. That bitch put me to bed. So, I don't end up kind of like dozing off, taking me a little nap. I wake up, all my shit gone. All my little bread, you know what I'm saying? They bitch done took my cards, all that there. So I'm like, what the fuck? Like, they with their big whole plan, like, I mean, all my little bread, like, gone. So, I'm gonna have to drop part 3. Part 3, I'm gonna go ahead and finish it off. Part 3, crazy. Part 3 on dating a woman straight out of prison. So, boom, I'm like, I look at all my shit gone. I say she probably took about $500. She ain't really do shit with the cards. Cause you know how that shit be, that shit leave a paper trail. But that cash, that shit gone. So about $500 that was supposed to be going on my little rent. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, well, I'm finna really do something to this bitch. Like, damn, I understand. Like, she just gobbled me like I never been gobbled before. But damn, that wasn't no $500 worth now. That wasn't no $500 worth. I just spent that bread on yesterday. You could have really asked. You just cut though. Like I said, I had done gave the bitch a little phone or whatever. I added her on my plan. So I'm like, shit, you know what? I'm finna go ahead and look up like the call log on that phone and see like who she been calling. Maybe I can find this bitch. Cause like really I only know nothing but about that address. I'm like, I don't want to just pull up all gun hole. Let me see if I can, you know what I'm saying, narrow it down or whatever. At least destroy that whole cred. Like, this bitch a thief. Like, don't let her in your house. Really made me mad because she made me feel like I was a spy. Like I was on some real police shit. So I go to calling numbers on the little call log or whatever. And one of the numbers, it was the dude who car she had done burnt up. So he end up, I'm talking to him. He like, bro, like this bitch crazy. Like if you see her, tell her don't come back around my house. Like I had to kick her ass out last night. So I'm like, damn, like this explain who was at the door. So I'm like, I'm happy I didn't switch cheese, bro, cause he done already been through enough with this bitch. She get out. First step, she trying to, you know what I'm saying, destroy this man like some more. So I end up finally getting in touch with her mama. You know what I'm saying? Her mama like, shit, I'm just, you know, I played the cat like, yeah, I'm her little friend or whatever. I'm just trying to come pick her up. She said she wanted me to pick her up or whatever. She like, yeah, baby, just come around here. I'm like, yeah, send me the address, ma. So, you know, I'm playing it off. Cause I'm like, bitch, I got to get that bread back. So, boom, I'm like, I get the Addy, pull up at her mama shit. They be in there laid up with a whole other nigga. Like, man, what? They end up smoking good. Probably off my little 500. I mean, I coming out that bit loud in that bit. So I'm like, I really wanted to just like flip out. But I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I can't really do shit to bro. He don't know what's going on. I allowed that bit up in my house. So I the bit end up giving me like 300 back. That bit with 200 short. It's about, I put you on the payment plan. Or man, I don't even want to see you again. I don't even want to see you again. No more pen PayPals for me. Cause that shit is dangerous. That shit can cost you. Obviously, they're a criminal. Keep their ass in there. I should have sent her ass back to prison. That's what I should have did. I should have put in the goddamn police report. But yeah, man, she caught me at a vulnerable time in my life. I was vulnerable.